Hey, Earl, today's podcast is brought to us by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network.
That's Mr. Hepner to you, Mr. Scott Narver.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, Earl Hebner. Look, it's free audiobook. You know, you seem like a man that likes to read.
I don't like to read.
You don't like to read?
I like listening to things. I have this little thing in my ear, and people tell me what to do.
Oh, well, hey, you can make your own decisions, you know. You can count to 3, you can count to 10, you can listen to books to however you want to.
I screw people.
You screw people.
People tell me to screw people, and I screw them.
Well, you get a free audiobook, Earl. The beauty is that you don't have to read anymore.
Are you telling me there's a book out there that's going to tell me to screw things? What's a possible book that could ever tell me to screw things?
A possible book that could ever tell you 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm sorry?
50 Shades of Grey.
What is that?
See, you're a referee who believes in black and white. That's what you wear. That you just see everything in a black and white sort of
wear
setting.
these stripes because it's what I believe.
Yeah, there's no shades of gray. Let me tell you, Earl, there's 50 Shades of Grey out there.
Are you telling me we live in a multi-tiered world where there's no such things as black and white, but just an ever-changing shade between?
No. E.L. James is telling you that.
Oh.
And I wouldn't even, I'm not going to read it to you. I'm not going to read you the book. You're not even going to read it yourself. You can get a free audiobook download of 50 Shades of Grey, Book 1 or Book 2. Doesn't matter where you start.
What can I listen to it on?
Audible. Go to audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network. You can have those, and there's over 100,000 titles to choose from, Earl. Think of how many shades of gray that is.
That's more than 50.
It is more than 50.
That's a lot.
If you don't get it, you're screwing yourself. Then it's Earl screwed Earl.
Story of my life.
Welcome, everyone, to Curtain Jerks, right here on the Comedy Podcast Network. I'm Scott Narver.
And I'm Steve Sears.
Who just wet his hair before the episode.
I did?
Yeah, you look at the front.
Oh, no,
yeah,
man.
You wet it.
That's my Curtis Axel dip-dops.
Oh, you're doing Curtis Axel dip-dops?
Yeah, you got a little bit of the Curtis Axel dip-dops. You got to have the Caesar, the drop-down, the fork pieces.
I like it. That you're the regular Steve Sears that everybody knows and loves, and you just decided to wet your hair a little bit because it's a no gimmick change.
It's a wrestling thing, yeah. Suddenly I've got forks on top of my head.
But you're far more credible.
Yeah, I've got a family history of wrestling. Am I talking about myself or Curtis Axel?
Aren't you one and the same?
Anti.
You swallowed that.
Artai.
Well, we are a comedy wrestling podcast. I dare say the comedy wrestling podcast.
I think in terms of comedy, we always have a bit of a stumbling block right after our introductions where we sort of go through our quick little banter with each other.
Because things happen in the moment when we start the episode. It can never just be a normal intro that other podcasts do.
The purest moment of the podcast is right after we introduce ourselves. That's right after the sound of one of us breaking a window and both of us sort of going,
Old Man Johnson's going to kill us.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, we're totally boned.
Yeah, it is insight, and that's it. The rest is all hidden and dark. And
the rest is subtly inscripted. And now I say my line, which is, Scott, how are you?
I'm great, Steve, because we have new graphics on Curtain Jerks.
Man, they look good.
Oh, they look fucking great. We put it out there. We put it out there a few weeks ago saying we need new graphics. We need new logos. What we had before was like, it's all right. It gets us by and everything. Lo and behold, ask and ye shall receive. 2 phrases that go together.
Like peanut butter and mayonnaise.
That's right, Elvis. We asked, and friend of the show, Jai-Ho J-Rob. I'm going to say that a little fast now because I've been practicing all day.
Okay.
Jai-Ho J-Rob.
All right.
Jai-Ho J-Rob. I told him that.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
I don't know. Don't make enemies out of our friends.
Won't. Yeah, I won't make assumptions either.
He may be agnostic, Steve.
I'm not going to put it down on anybody. I put it down being my righteous wrath. I'm in love with these graphics.
Jai-Ho J-Rob sent J-Rob. See, fucking shit.
I fuck
you
it up?
threw me off.
Okay.
You threw me off.
We are very
Jai-Ho J-Rob.
We are very grateful for these graphics. I'm surprised that we are captured so well in cartoon form.
You're so sad.
It's true. That's my neutral
Sad
face.
and pudgy.
That is. I'm not pudgy.
You look pudgy in the face.
It's my beard.
Your girlfriend said, you look like Kevin Smith.
That's true. She did say that. But Kevin Smith doesn't have my hair. He doesn't have our potato chip Ruffles hair.
That's my hair.
Yeah.
I think they're so fun. You got to go to our Facebook or
looks
Twitter.
Like Curtain Jerks, the animated series. It looks awesome.
It does. I love him. I'm so happy with Jai that he sent him to us and said, I hope you like him. And we do. We love him. You got to go to our Facebook or our Twitter or anywhere to check it out. We posted it everywhere. They're taking over.
And then you can watch our faces while you listen to the podcast, and it's like we're talking to each other. Listen, this is my sad voice. Goes with my sad voice. And then this is gonna be Scott's happy voice. Hey, I'm Scott.
Hey, man, Santino Marella. So follow Jai on Twitter at Jai-Ho J-Rob. J-Rob. Fucking shit. See, this is what happens. I get new graphics where I'm all happy now when I'm the one that's depressed as a person, and then I can't say names right. Jai-Ho J-Rob. That's Jaiho Jaraub. And email Jai for great graphics at cheap prices and tell him Curtain Jerk sent you. That's same name, Jaiho Jaraub@gmail.com. Fantastic work.
That's some great pronunciation you did, Scott. I wanted to compliment you on it.
I'm so ashamed of myself.
No, here's
someone giving us a great graphic, and I'm like, Jai.
Yeah, but you recovered.
Aw, Jai, I'm so sorry. This is why I'm not shown on camera.
Thank you, Jai. I want to thank you for the work you've done. Thank you, Jai.
Jai, it's tremendous. It makes us so happy. It gives us a boost in the ass.
It gives us a real injection in the old patoot.
This is like
this is the next phase.
This is like Curtis Axel getting a reboot.
Yeah,
you know?
This is our reboot.
This is him coming out. He's like, I was Michael McGillicuddy, but that totally sucked and people gave me shit. Now I'm Curtis Axel. I got the super kick-ass theme song. Next week later, fucking change it. They did
change that week to week, right?
They watered that shit down.
You think they watered it down?
They sullied it.
I thought it was better this week.
What?
It seemed more intense.
Ugh.
And also they have
Fuck you.
Did you hear they put a
Fuck you.
Scott, don't put your hands behind the table. I don't know what you got down there.
You know what I got back here? Graphics.
Oh, Jesus. I look great.
2 graphic fingers.
They put in a jet stream noise. Like there's like a jet going overhead. Or maybe that was just when I was watching it. But like I think if you listen to the
you don't know if a jet flew over your head when you were watching wrestling or not at that moment?
I think they have a jet sound in the theme song for Curtis Axel.
You could rewind it to find these things out.
What am I, a fucking robot? Welcome to the future, Scott. Everything has to be rewound. Here's your bucket for food and toiletries.
You really like it? You like this new song over the other one? You don't know who Mr. Perfect is, to be totally fair. You didn't listen to that other theme song.
I know Mr. Perfect. He was in a Royal Rumble way after he wasn't in Royal Rumbles after a while.
How does his old theme song go?
Who cares?
Everybody!
I know I'm perfect. I'm just a perfect boy. Ooh, just a perfect.
The instrumental. It was a lot of spoons and harmonica, yes.
But they played his old song on Raw when they did the package for Curtis Axel last week, and then they played his old music.
Yeah.
And then at the top of the show, they played his new music.
Ugh, terrible music. This is why they got to put it on iTunes right away. I got oh, fucking shit. What is happening?
Who is Tensu?
Tensu, who was formerly Tensai, that one day on Saturday Morning Slam where they're like, hey, check it out, it's Tensu.
And then they were like, hey, Matt Stryker, you're having a stroke.
Yeah. Oh, see, I've been watching too much Matt Stryker.
Yeah. You're also a fan of Wade Barrett's new music?
I am.
And who else?
Save our queen.
What's the other?
It's that guy eating pie.
What's the other new? Who else got new theme song? Who else got new theme song?
I don't know if anybody else got a new theme song or not.
Ooh, speaking of new theme songs, did you see Miz trying to smile on Raw?
That's a good point. Miz can't smile. We brought this up last week.
I realized
we haven't received any yet. No Miz smiles have been sent in.
He tries to compensate with his dead eyes, his doll eyes. he does the sort of smirk, I'm a dick face, and then he compensates. I don't know why I'm bad mouthing the guy. I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Great. Well, but he hurts people in the ring. Nah, I can't even say that. He hurts my eyes watching him in the ring.
I brought this up the other day. I wasn't a fan of Chris Jericho for the longest time. Yeah, that's right. But because I always thought he was better than what he was doing. This is like his early WWF tenure because I didn't see his WCW stuff. But when I saw the guy, it's like I clearly share a sense of humor with this guy that we would be probably the best of friends if I were in that world. Like loving Spinal Tap, like funny things. But I just thought you're better than what you're doing. Like you're doing stuff for kids that isn't like up to how great you can be.
And with The Miz, you feel like they're shoving him at you like he's great, but he can't deliver.
I think that guy's probably all right. Again, as a person, we probably wouldn't be great friends, but I think I get along with him all right. And there's that same sort of sensibilities of like the things we like.
You'd hand him a sandwich if someone said, Miz, here's your sandwich, and you were in between him and the sandwich. Would you hand him the sandwich?
No, here's what I do. Go do it again.
Miz, sandwich for Miz.
Your fucking name is Miz. It's your sandwich.
Is there a sandwich requester whose name is Miz?
Miz, get your sandwich. Oh, I'm sorry. Mike Mizaninen's sandwich? Does that help you? Fucking, you blew the spot on getting your sandwich. You blew it.
Man, that is...
You blew that spot.
That is very insightful.
You blew your sandwich grab.
You blew your sandwich grab. And here's your receipt.
Wham! That's as insidery as I'll ever get.
Yeah, that's...
Because I feel so dirty saying all that stuff.
I feel so fucking bad talking like that. I said Mark once to somebody, and I felt like an idiot. I was like, "Oh man, Mom,
to Warzeka."
Yeah, forgive me to mark out, and they were like, and I was like, "Forgive me."
You said to a wrestler, "Forgive me for marking out."
Yeah.
What a piece of shit you are. Who'd you say it to?
Gangrel.
Gangrel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
It's not too bad.
No, but that's
it's sad that
that's
like,
that immediate. No, I mean, it's sad in that like I know how you feel.
But I don't know it like
that shame factor where you're like, hey man, forgive me for marking out. Go.
That was the worst part. It was like getting kicked in the balls and then feeling it in your stomach. It's like trying to say any sort of insider term to
I used your words. Gah!
I didn't earn those.
It's like if you're a waiter for Stone Cold and then like, here's your sandwich. Man, you better eat that before it gets stone cold. Oh. No, that's like the story of how your ex-wife named you because she gave you the name. You guys aren't together anymore. Oh, God. Geez. Don't hit me like hit your wife. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. I'm a fan, I swear.
Hey, Gary, how's that sandwich going on table 6?
Good. It's not good. I'm quitting.
What?
I'm quitting my job.
You want these 2 beers?
Yeah. A sandwich for Miz? A sandwich for... Somebody pick this up!
Yeah, I think it's the same with acting or with any sort of profession where if you feel like...
getting on your soapbox, huh?
No, it's not the soapbox. It's that getting punched in the balls feeling where it's like you try... Like if I was to talk to a football player, I'd be like, I would feel stupid even saying touchdown to them.
No. You said about acting. We're talking to Paul Giamatti. You talked to Paul Giamatti. Hey, I'm Paul Giamatti. I'm eating my lunch.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Giamatti, that sandwich.
Yeah,
Mr. Giamatti, that looks like a really good sandwich. It looks like you're really committing to eating that sandwich.
Can I get you something? Do you want an autograph or something? I mean, I'm just trying to enjoy my lunch at the moment.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. No, I'm fine. I just wanted to come over here and say I really enjoy your work, and it's just an honor.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite of my work?
My favorite movie?
Or movie. I've done a lot of theater too, but
I haven't seen any of your theater. I can't afford it.
Oh, all right. Well, and what's your favorite movie?
I like American Splendor a lot.
No.
I think you were the best part of Shoot 'Em Up.
Shoot 'Em Up.
The movie with Clive.
Yeah,
Owen.
I know. And Christian Cage was in it.
Yeah, he was.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah, are you a wrestling fan?
No.
You're not.
No, I'm not a wrestling.
But you know a lot about wrestling.
I know. I play Rhino.
Yeah, and
I'm playing Rhino.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Some people say I'm too short and too weird looking.
Really?
Yeah. Well, look at me. I'm melting.
You do look like a Bond villain.
Yeah. Well, I could be a Bond villain.
Well, yeah. I'm actually, you know what? I feel really comfortable talking to you.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I do.
You want to swing?
Well,
you want to swing?
Do you have a girlfriend?
I can get one.
Oh.
I can play one. Here we go. Watch this. I am a beautiful lady.
Wow, Mr. Giamatti.
Would you like to finger my labias?
Mr. Giamatti, you're an amazing actor.
What can I say? I'm in Hangover 2.
Are you in Hangover 2?
I'm in Hangover 2.
Who are you in Hangover 2?
I'm the guy who, well, spoiler alert.
Oh, the bad guy.
Yeah, but I'm also then a good guy.
You're a great bad guy.
What can I say?
I don't know.
Would you like to finger my labias?
I'm really tempted. You're an incredible actor.
Steve, it's me.
Oh my God, Scott, it was you all along.
It's really me.
Wow.
I was playing Paul Giamatti playing a woman.
You're a great actor.
Thanks. Would you like to finger my labias?
Oh, no, I think I'm good.
All right.
I don't know if that really addressed it, but I don't want to address it anymore.
About the Miz?
No, about just getting embarrassed in front of people for trying to relate to people and getting embarrassed. I feel like is just such a common.
Trying to talk to wrestlers is difficult.
Yeah.
Like any celebrity, anybody that you are a fan of is always difficult because I'm sure there are a ton of wrestling fans out there that have gone and been in line to do that, to get the autograph, but you want to say that thing.
You want to say
like
the one thing that makes you memorable or that makes you cool or like, hey, I'm not going to be like the 1,000 other people you've met.
Yeah, you get that 14-second window where it's your hand in whatever over, or they already have the dictated photo, and then you get your little moment in of, hey, I just want to say,
this is my one chance to be unique and stand out in your mind.
And that's 3 seconds gone with your, hey, I just want to tell you. So, and you work it up, and you sometimes you get a good one. Sometimes you get some good ones in there. And other times you immediately afterwards go, what the fuck did I just say?
I hope your tater tots are tasty. Ah, stupid.
I said a dumb thing to Kurt Angle
What'd
once.
you say?
I thought it was going to be a good one, too. This was WrestleMania 19. This was fan access. So I was going to meet Kurt Angle. So this is match leading up to Brock Lesnar. And he's bald. He got shaved his head within the last year because, he's losing his hair. But Edge shaved his head in that match. And he was going to go out for neck surgery was the big rumor. So it was assumed that after this match, Kurt was going to take time off. So I go up there and, get in the stuff. And I go, hey, Kurt, big fan. But it looks like you're going to be taking some time off, which is cool because you could grow your hair back, right?
Oh, man. God damn it, Scott.
And Kurt goes, well, actually, I might be getting a procedure where I won't be gone that long, so it's not really a concern that I'll be missing time. Okay, cool. Can I get a photo?
Did you get a photo?
Yeah.
Oh, man. God, you look nervous just telling that story.
I feel terrible.
God, that's great. That's like only high-fiving black guys when you see them because that's how you're supposed to relate to people.
What's up, brother man?
Yeah, every time. Or bowing every time you meet an Asian person.
I do.
Yeah,
because I have respect for them.
You do. But that's that overcompensation of trying to relate to people. It's so it's fantastic. That's the best kind of awkward.
If you have a fun, awkward story of meeting a wrestler and saying something really stupid that you thought was going to be golden, send it to us.
Yeah.
Email it to us because it's probably longer than a tweet. It's probably longer than that. If you'd like us to share it on the air, we will relay your story. Email us at curtainjerks@gmail.com. And we will happily tell your story. Sadly, I have more. But we always have more episodes, so why use them all up now?
You've also got photographic evidence of each of these encounters.
Pretty much, yeah. I have a photo for almost every embarrassing encounter that I have.
I like it.
Also, another thing to like, Slammiversary is this Sunday.
Ooh.
TNA Slammiversary, that is.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm more concerned now.
Yeah, I hope no one gets injured. Before, I thought it was Monster Truck Extravaganza Slammiversary.
That's so fucking weird about Extreme Rules. I saw just highlights of it with you. You saw pretty much the whole thing. But they treated Extreme Rules like it all went wrong. Like all these Extreme Rules matches that they had and guys getting hurt from it.
Yeah, for them, for Extreme Rules being the norm, each time they were like, oh my God! Oh, wow!
Oh, no, they have to go to the hospital. Oh, no, that guy's been... Triple H has a concussion.
It's like, no, you put him in a cage. You told us how it rips flesh from bone.
Yeah, I expect these things to happen. You guys are taken aback and worried.
You sold me on the violence.
Like, no more Extreme Rules. No more.
No more.
But we can feel good about Slammiversary.
And we will, because we're going to be doing a prediction video for it.
That's right, Steve.
Thank you.
YouTube.com/Curtain Jerks Podcast is where you can see our latest prediction video.
I'm also really sorry that the teleprompter was so slow when I had to say that. Sorry.
Well, we have Randy Orton typing it from his home.
Yeah.
So that's always a problem. One of the things that's going to be really exciting is we got Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles, who's back in action.
Back in black.
Yeah,
he's big black hood.
He's a brooding guy.
He's super broody.
I invited him here today.
Kurt Angle?
No. After that fucking weird, awkward WrestleMania 19, he'll remember me for that. Number one, because I was pretty cool.
So you did accomplish what you wanted to do.
Oh yeah, he remembers me. I assume for being pretty cool. But it'd just be weird.
No, it'd be strange. There's someone lurking behind you.
What? Oh, that's him. He's got his hood up.
Oh, that's AJ Styles this year.
Yeah, he's here.
Where? Ask him. I'm gonna ask him where he got that. Where the hell that giant hood came
You're
from.
fascinated by how big his hood is.
He doesn't have a small head. He's got a big head, but that hood is. Oh, he's here.
Hi.
Hey, AJ Styles. Thank you for joining us today on Curtain Jerks.
Yeah. All right. I guess you guys get it finally, huh?
Yeah, I guess we do.
Do you get it? Do you?
To be honest, I'm a little unclear
about getting it. About what's to be gotten.
Yeah, about what's to be got.
Man, you're like everybody. You're like everybody at TNA that I try to explain it to. Like, hey man, do you get it yet? Do you understand what I'm talking about yet?
AJ, it sounds like you're going through a lot of stuff right now, especially with your turmoil at home and on the road and with aces and eights. But there's no need to put your hood on.
My hood's up.
Yeah, no need to put your hood on.
I don't want to talk no more if you don't get it.
Hey, but
my hood's up.
Mr. Styles, you came in and started talking to us. Thank you for unhooding. Please put your jacket back on.
All right. Look, there's things to get. The best movie of last year is Argo.
Why?
Are you serious right now?
No.
Are you serious right now?
It's a good movie.
Are you serious right now?
It's a good movie.
Look at my beard.
Yeah.
Look at my sweet Argo beard.
Oh, an Argo Ben Affleck beard. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Arjo Styles now. Nobody seems to get it. Everybody keeps calling me AJ. I'm Arjo.
Arjo Styles. I got it. Now it's coming very
Yeah,
clear.
I'm trying to show everybody this kick-ass movie. I'm like, hey, James Storm, man. You want to watch this great movie over at my house? I got it on Blu-ray.
And let me guess, all he wants to do is fight you.
All he wants to do is fight me. Or he's like, hey, man, let's watch Roadhouse. I'm like, ugh.
What do you like?
Where's the character development in Roadhouse?
Well, pain don't hurt.
It does.
It does hurt.
Yeah, so, no, thank you. I say, I'm like, hey, Hulk Hogan, man, do you get it yet? Do you want to come over and watch, you come over to my place, and, meet my squirrel of a wife and hang out with my 3 kids and watch Argo?
What does he say?
He said he wants to watch Mr. Nanny.
No, come on.
He's like, it plays well now. I'm like, it don't play, man. You just don't get it.
No, I don't think
you get it.
Aces
and eights, man.
Yeah, they
want to party all the time.
They want to party with you specifically, AJ Styles. They want to get you on board.
And I'm like, hey guys, Blu-ray, Argo, let's do it.
How did that last Thursday?
You don't even care what they want to do, huh? You don't even care.
Well, why would I care? They obviously don't want to see Argo, right?
Yeah, they don't.
So why would they want to do? What would they possibly want to do that's as important as watching Argo?
They want to have sex with tons of women.
Whoa.
They want to drink beer and have lots of vaginal sex. Where is the fun in that, man? We're talking Argo. Ben Affleck, man.
Yeah, well, Ben Affleck and Argo is great, but vaginal intercourse.
Canadians hiding
is pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's intense. Vaginal sex, ugh. Boring.
I don't know, AJ. It's pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All I've had sex with is my squirrely wife.
I assume vaginal intercourse. You have 3 kids.
Yeah, we've done it 3 times. I've been there, done that. You know how many times I've seen Argo?
How many times have you seen
3 times.
Oh, well.
It's really good. It is equally as good as vaginal sex, man.
Well, it sounds like you're due for a new tattoo.
What does that mean?
Because
how many times have you seen Argo?
3 times.
Yeah, I've seen it 3 times. I got it. Look, check out the bottom of my foot.
You got it on the bottom of your foot?
Yeah.
That sounds painful.
Well, I'm working my way up because I'm going to see it way more than I have vaginal sex.
Oh, it's a Ben Affleck flying a jumbo jet with his head sticking out the window.
That's right.
He's waving a little cowboy hat.
Because he gets it.
I guess he does.
Yeah, do you get it? Have you seen the movie?
I have seen Argo.
Oh, so you get it.
I guess I do. But AJ, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I think I'm on the path to getting it.
All right. Good deal, man. Oh, and watch Slamversary, some such bullshit.
Yeah, it's June, right?
Yeah, it's good as vaginal sex, I guess. That's what they told me to say. Like, hey, Slamversary is better than vaginal sex.
Well, I guess they knew what the selling points for you were.
Man, nobody gets it.
Oh, careful with your hood. Careful. There's a pillar there. AJ, there's a pillar.
He's over there. He just walked over.
Yeah, God. Wow.
He's just going to stand in front of that pillar the entire time.
Maybe he's brooding.
He's always brooding. He's a loner.
He's a brooder now.
I like it. I'm looking forward to that match.
How did the patching in ceremony go on Impact? I didn't get to it.
How did it go?
Did they patch him in?
Awry.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did AJ throw any punches at aces and eights?
What was strange was AJ apparently is known to be a not drinker, which I didn't know this, but he then drank with aces and eights as a sign of solidarity.
That's weird.
To then turn on all of them and hit them with a hammer.
He hit all of them with a hammer?
I hit like 3 of them with a hammer and then bolted. And then just, on the side of no one. He is on the side of himself.
Wolf.
He's a lone wolf.
He's going nomad.
He's
going
he's nomad but very mad.
Yeah, nomad mad.
So it was strange to go that far to drink a beer to then turn on it. It's like, I know you've never drank a beer before. Drink one with us and as a sign of joining us.
He's drank a beer before. How did he pass out and not have sex with that woman who?
Claire?
Yeah.
Pills.
Oh.
Pills they just shoved in his eyes.
Travel booze.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Yeah, pills are consolidated alcohol. It's true.
I want to give a congrats to WrestleLinga Show on their 52nd episode. They've been rocking YouTube for a year now. 52 episodes they've done.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and finally they stopped shooting loads on their faces in those early videos. That was a little rough to take, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they've got...
It's time for me to go back to the old vaults.
It's a very fun show. Those guys, Cav and Fausty Walnuts, check those guys out, youtube.com/WrestleLinga Show, and follow them on Twitter as well. And they've got their big anniversary show coming up next week. Because they got a pretty good idea. They do the 52, and then they have the anniversary show.
Oh, and we did ours on the anniversary.
Yeah, we do it on the anniversary. But they're different. They're different thinkers. They give a good recap of the full week in wrestling. So check those guys out.
I prefer that than I prefer that to just doing a commentary sort of conversational sort of podcast where people just sort of have fun and then people drop by and there's bits and stuff.
That's silly.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
It is time for Jerk Tweets. Every week, go to twitter.com/CurtainJerks to send us your hashtag Jerk Tweets. We got a couple new people this week. The first one here, KJ Gearbox says, who do you guys think will win in the WWE Championship match at Payback? Hashtag Ryback rules.
Well, this, I think, is a very complicated question.
This is, and we often keep it...
We're pretty lighthearted on the show, I feel like.
And we tend to reserve these for our YouTube prediction videos, which we like to put those there.
Just the same, I think that, for a question like this, we should probably bring in an expert.
We should bring in an expert.
I feel like this is one that really takes a real critical analysis.
Yeah, you saw this, and I left it up to you, Steve, to bring in somebody that has an expert opinion on the subject. I'm
gonna go get him. Okay.
Oh, great. Hey everybody, this is exciting. I don't know who Steve's bringing in. It could be an expert on wrestling. It could be another wrestling champion.
Oh, great! Here he is. I'm really glad that I could get the wheelbarrow through the door.
Oh God.
Hi.
Oh, hey everybody. It's Make-A-Wish Charlie.
It's Charlie.
How
you
boy,
doing?
this is Charlie. I'm good.
Maybe with your best shot. No, but don't do it all melt.
Charlie, I got to apologize. Last time you were on the podcast, you wanted to be a WWE superstar. You talked about meeting with John Cena, and I got mad at you for not having great wrestling knowledge. And I yelled at you, and for that, I apologize. I know some of the listeners out there thought it was really funny that I did that, but I'm sorry.
Scott, it's okay. I don't know a lot about wrestling, and I'm glad that I have a chance that I can be a part of the wrestling world, even if I'm not the biggest and the toughest kid out there, you know. So just
You're
thanks
definitely
a lot.
not. You're definitely not. But wrestling's all about forgiveness, and you are in a wheelbarrow, and I forgive you. And hey, if you want to be a superstar someday, maybe it'll happen.
Why are you forgiving me? What did I do?
Hey, I forgive you. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
What did I do?
Well, yeah, I mean, you.
What did I do to deserve this life that I have imprisoned inside my own body?
Just saying that, you're in a stage of learning. You could have learned more things, so it's all right. You're forgiven.
I am absorbent.
All right. Well, good. Hey, buddy. KJ Gearbox wants to know who's going to win the WWE Championship at Payback. Is it going to be John Cena, who's the WWE Champion right now, or is it going to be Ryback?
Boo!
All right.
I hope he gets indigestion.
Yeah, because he eats so much. I get you.
He does.
So who's going to win, buddy? Call it.
It's really tough. It's going to be a 3 stages of heck match, so I think it's going to be John Cena.
All right, you think it's going to be John Cena. It's 3 stages of hell.
3 stages of heck.
Nope, that's not what the match is called. It's 3 stages of hell.
John Cena's first match in the 3 stages of heck, he's going to win. It's a lumberjack match.
Look, it's
Ryback can't escape to get to the kitchen.
It's 3 stages of hell.
And then the second stage, John Cena's going to make a dinner with Ryback, and he's going to serve it to him on the table. He's going to put Ryback through the table.
I want you to get this right.
Ryback drools.
It's 3 stages of hell. 3 stages of hell, Charlie. Say it.
I can't.
Say it. Why don't you say it? Because it's not right. You got to say it right. It's 3 stages of hell.
3 stages of heck?
What the fuck, Charlie? Like, seriously? It's 3 stages of hell. Where does Kane send people?
The Canaanites.
No, where does he send guys?
The cannon.
Where does all of his pain and anger come from?
The floor.
Hell.
Oh.
Why don't you... Okay, Daniel Bryan and Kane what's their tag team?
Scott, take it easy. He's shrinking back into his wheelbarrow.
Well, he should get this. This is basically... Like, he has a problem saying the word... Who are Daniel Bryan and Kane? What's your tag team name?
Team Heck No.
No, it's Team Hell No. What the fuck, Charlie? Come on. Charlie, I'm going to show you a picture of a wrestler, okay? Who's this?
Any wrestler?
I'm showing you a picture right now. Who is this?
Shipwreck from G.I. Joe.
What the? How do you know that?
Cartoon Network, Boomerang.
No.
It's all they have on in the hospital, Scott.
Come on. This is
that?
Simon Dean. You don't know Simon Dean?
You mean Nova?
But he's wearing the Simon Dean outfit.
Scott, take it easy. No one liked Simon Dean. Why are you getting all up in Charlie's
Because he
face
should know this. Like, if he wants to be a WWE superstar, he has to have the acumen. He has to have the wrestling history to know these things. He's just trying to be, like, I see Charlie. Charlie's just trying to work on his body. He's just trying to be another body guy, profiting off of the system.
Scott, you've terrified him into the wheelbarrow, and he's form-fitting to the wheelbarrow. He looks like he's melting. He's pushing himself so far into that
wheelbarrow. Boy, it must feel like a lot of hell in that wheelbarrow, huh?
It's really heckin' dreadful.
No, it feels like hell.
All right, Scott, I'm wheeling Charlie out of here.
No. One more thing.
One more. But do not be abusive, because this is a little boy.
I won't. I'm teaching.
All right.
Okay, Charlie.
I forgive you.
I'm not asking to be forgiven. Make a wish, Charlie.
But that's me.
Yeah. What is your favorite match with John Cena?
Oh, man, there's so many.
Yeah, but your favorite one. Because you think John Cena's going to win at Payback, so you called that one. So what's your favorite match of all time with John Cena?
John Cena versus Randy Orton.
Which match?
What do you mean, which match?
Yeah.
Every single one of them's a classic.
No, you need to have one particular one, because there's some bad ones.
The one that's in the hell. Oh!
Yeah!
You got me!
Yeah!
Oh,
got
no.
you, Make-A-Wish Charlie.
Now my bones will never mend.
Well, that's your problem.
Oh, well, I'm getting him out of here.
Well, good. Get him out of here. See, I got him to say hell.
Wow.
Got him to say hell.
That's impressive, Scott.
Thanks. Corrupting children one at a time. Ben Francois I believe is how it's pronounced. Ben Francois.
Was that with a question mark, or did you just put
No,
that
I
in?
put that in there because it's Francios. Ben Francois.
Okay.
Says biggest pay-per-view fails of all time.
Oh, wow.
This is a tough one.
The lingerie bowl. I don't know why people would pay that with the internet.
Did you have to pay for that?
I think so.
Really? That's unfair.
Gosh.
Obviously, ECW December to Dismember, which we've talked about on the show, we gets jerked it.
What a amazing thing to watch.
Yeah, what a real fucking clusterfuck of
That's a weird
minds coming together, and then like, well, here's the show.
There you go.
That's a bad one. I'm not a fan of WrestleMania 11. I think that one's a real wreck too.
I don't know anything about it.
It's just a mess.
Is that the one from 3 different locations?
No, that's 2. This one, I mean, there's some decent stuff in it, but just overall, it's like it's not very good. It's got a lot of stuff that's just not memorable.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good for what they pulled off, but Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam Bigelow, not one that you think of in the ages.
No, I guess not. Especially on the granddaddy of them all.
Yeah.
Papa's Lap. It's a good thing they don't call WrestleMania Papa's Lap.
Yeah, that's true.
That'd be weird.
That'd be terrible. That'd be
Santa's bag.
Chris Bickley 5 says, who off the current WWE and TNA rosters would you be happy to never see wrestle again? I'm after names that we wouldn't necessarily expect, like a Sheamus, and not a Great Khali.
Not a Great Khali?
Yeah, so I guess someone that it's not so expected.
So it's a big Great Khali fan. They want to see the playing field
right.
leveled for Great Khali.
Yeah, that's right.
I
got 2 names.
Okay, you do yours first and see if it sparks something for me.
Okay. I picked one from each.
All right.
Now, this is kind of assuming that nobody ever gets better, or it's just like they peaked and I'm fill up on their matches already.
And in replacing it, you're wishing them a very successful career with a chain of video stores.
Yes. Chain of video stores.
Digital video stores.
And a nice severance package.
Cloud server stations.
That's right. Cloud server stations. Matt Morgan and Albert the River. And for our Spanish friends, Alberto Del Rio.
Of case.
Yeah, those guys, like, I hope they get better. I hope they have better matches. I hope they improve in ways that I want to see them. But personally, at this point, I'm done.
Doesn't Del Rio have like a great reputation in Mexico? He's a classic wrestler and everybody.
Oh, because he's Mexican? Very nice, Steve. Very nice.
Oh God, oh shit. No,
because he's a rich Mexican?
No, because I thought that he has huge deal. He's a very big deal down there. Yeah. And then, but he is. Why is it not transferred at all?
It's like the stuff in the ring that he does. Like, I'm not into it. He's not a big telegraphing guy, but that one match, Extreme Rules, with him and Christian on the ladder, he just wouldn't ever fall down. Like, he wouldn't ever take bumps. Like, yeah, he'd forever land on his feet. And it's like, the hell? Falling off a ladder. Like, he wouldn't. Just his offense, his defense, like everything about the way that he is, and also the character, the change of.
I'm a rich guy. You hate me. I'm a rich guy. Love me.
Yeah,
he should be the Spanish $1 Million Man. He should be a vengeful.
He kind of is, but just the moveset and everything about it, I'm just not into it. It just doesn't work for me, and I don't really buy it. Mm-hmm. When I watch him, I'm just not into it. I don't care, and I don't find it believable. Although I find it hilarious when he misses his running jump kick.
That is pretty great. I don't like Matt Stryker. I don't want to see him anywhere.
So now your match is just like, get him out of here.
Yeah, beat it.
I agree with you on that.
And TNA, I sort of like, geez, I don't know, Hogan? No, but I still like seeing, it's tough because I feel like everybody.
I want everybody to keep having better matches and keep doing better.
The other thing is, it's kind of a hard thing to answer because, I mean, this is super wishy-washy, but these guys want to be there so bad that, this is their chance. And even it's not that they're squandering it. It's just people don't care. And that's kind of very tragic to me.
Yeah, I like the guys that make the most out of the opportunities that are given.
Yeah, I think that's sort of what's interesting is you get to see people really push themselves and try new things and take the whole thing in a new direction.
Yeah, when you see the guys that just kind of go, Well, it's a
I don't
paycheck.
want to see them wrestle ever again. That's like it's just a strange thing to sort of come to terms with, because how long did they wrestle to get there? Unless they're, I mean, I'm sure everybody's sort of complaining that people just get pushed too fast now, and then other people don't get pushed enough, and then there's people that are just in stasis.
Yeah, but I mean, those are my picks. But I'm open to, if both those guys get better, I'm not open to Matt Striker. No.
Matt Morgan, like, he just hasn't wrestled. He just keeps showing up to tell Hogan what a dick he is, right?
He wrestled a little bit here and there. Him and Sting did not have a good match, and that's on both guys.
I bet. But Sting can only do so much, and Matt Morgan can only get so angry with that giant beard. Remember when a couple weeks ago he tries to intimidate Hogan, and he just says something really intimidating, and it's really ominous.
He's in his face.
Yeah, he's in his face, and it was like, oh man, that's really scary. And then he does the flinch move, like he sort of like
he had his hand next to him on a wall.
Yeah, it was
like
just
on a brick wall.
It was very quiet
and really in his face, like as close as I'm talking to you now.
You keep making the same mistakes.
My hand is near your head, and you can feel the heat from my hand.
Yeah, it was cool.
And then as he walks away, flinch.
Yeah, he does the sort of flinch to
like
to
I'm gonna
make
hit
the other
you.
guy flinch. Yeah, and it was like, what?
Unnecessary.
Yeah, it's like, and it's not, but of course this is coming from two like lifelong nerds where it's like, that's completely unnecessary.
Stop trying to make me shit myself.
I was already considerably threatened, but it was...
That turtle head was already poking out, sir. No need.
Yeah, in terms of pacing and like, I guess I think of a lot of things like a movie where it's like, if that was just a scene, like, oh man, that's the Joker. That's great. That's a classic villain move. It's very cool. Adding that sort of flinch is sort of, you take it to the locker room sort of. I mean, he definitely came across as a bad guy, but not credible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
and also you're doing this to a guy as old as he is. His arm is still the size of your head.
Yeah, he'd still sell to the fucking leg drop. I mean, it's like, it's just the way things are.
I mean, Hogan's arm is the size of Matt Morgan's head, so he makes him flinch. Like, he'll still punch you in the face.
God, that would be great to just
It's
see.
not me. If it were me, it's like, all right, I guess you can fuck with me all day long because I can't do anything to you. I can pull out a beard hair, which, hurt Steve that one time, a mustache hair.
Very painful. I think I'd love to see a segment end with just Hogan cold cocking somebody, just fucking knocking them out. That'd be so cool.
Brooke?
No. Maybe Linda. No, Steve. No, Steve Hogan. Steve Hogan.
Steve Hogan.
I think... What was the other one? Oh, the nature of being a villain. Like, are you a scary Darth Vader villain, or are you a dick villain? Like, jeez, syphilis. I don't know. I'm working on dick villain.
That is a scary dick villain.
Yeah. The blonde guy from Karate Kid.
Oh, that guy
Billy?
from the 80s.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Put him in a body bag. Johnny bag.
Last night while I was working, I got wrapped up in just having stuff on the background of Netflix, and I did something it felt very unusual after the fact. I watched Wrestling with Shadows, the Bret Hart documentary.
After Raw?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like, yeah, they made that documentary about Bret Hart, right after Raw. No, this was Tuesday night, so
okay.
I watched the Bret Hart documentary. I've seen it before. This is the Wrestling with Shadows, where it covers the time up to the Montreal Screwjob and a little bit afterwards. Have you seen it?
A long time ago.
Okay.
I was in high school when I watched it. I thought it was incredible.
It is really great. And you really feel for Bret. Like, it tells the story, and you're like, oh, fucking Shawn and Vince, what bastards. And then after that, one of the things that popped up you might also like Shawn Michaels' Heartbreaks and Triumphs, which is like a 2-hour documentary from WWE about Shawn Michaels. So then I watched that. I've never been a huge Shawn Michaels guy. I like him all right.
And beware anyone who says that Shawn Michaels is their favorite wrestler.
I do.
It's something. It's just a rule
but
of thumb.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
People love that guy, and the way they talk about him, they sell him hard. Where I'm like, yeah, he is really great.
No, that's.
Oh, but wait, he had the fucking Bricks character all the time in the ring because he has a hissy fit.
That's why beware anyone who says Shawn Michaels is their favorite wrestler, because you'll believe it for a little while, and then you're like, wait a minute, do I like Shawn Michaels? I just got fucking sold on Shawn Michaels.
I like Shawn Michaels. I don't love Shawn Michaels.
I'm a Marty Jannetty man.
Oh God, he's in that documentary.
Yeah.
Marty's not doing so good.
I was about to say, how's Marty doing?
He's. I know I'm a mumble mouth guy, but holy hell, Marty Jannetty is just. He's Marble Jannetty.
He's like he has my favorite fucking match. Do you know that? Him and Kurt Angle on SmackDown is probably one of my favorite matches of all time. I swear to God, it was so fucking cool.
He's great. He was the guy. I thought he was the money guy. I thought he was the money guy out of the Rockers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh,
I guess that album didn't
Sean.
drop.
Yeah, I guess it didn't. So it's weird to watch the one where you feel so bad for Brett and you hate Vince and you hate Triple H and you hate Shawn, and then you watch the other one and you go, wow, Shawn's got a really good point, and I guess Vince had his point, and Triple H is making his point.
Did
and
they
then
talk about the screw
it's like,
job?
yeah, Brett's being kind of a dick about this. It's like, wow, they are able to just make you feel any way they want you to.
So they talk about the screw job.
Oh, yeah.
What are the tribulations?
The trials? The tripulations?
Triple H-ins?
What do you say?
What are the trials? The
trials.
That Shawn. It was trials and triumphs, right?
Heartbreaks and triumphs.
What were the heartbreaks?
Heartbreaks, him getting beat up in the bar.
When did he get beat up in a bar?
He got beat up in a bar like in the mid to late 90s. Like he was there, and some guys just beat the shit out of him.
Obviously not Shawn Michaels fans.
No. I mean, hey, I like you, Shawn. I'm not going to beat you up in a bar.
I had no idea that happened.
Yeah, that happened. When he lost his smile, like when his knee was all fucked up, and then he lost his smile, like that's covered. His drug abuse, like all that sort of stuff, like all that stuff, like all the downsides.
Lost his smile, like.
Do you not know any of this?
No, I don't know any of this.
Well, you should watch Shawn Michaels Heartbreaks and Triumphs.
I will.
Yeah, it covers a lot of stuff.
Did he have
it's
a
very
stroke,
well
or
done.
did he just decide to?
No, that was Bret Hart.
Was he really unhappy, so he wouldn't smile anymore?
This is so weird to tell you about.
What do you say? Lost his smile? Like, did he?
What
have nerve
happens
damage?
is no. Like that's the famous saying that he said is he has a very serious knee injury at one point.
Yeah.
And then on top of that is like he's depressed, and he's upset, and like life isn't good, and on camera he says like I've just lost my smile, and gives up the title, and then takes a leave of absence to heal up, and who knows, like it might be done. But he says, I lost my smile. And when he talks about it, he says it's in reference to his mother saying, like, when she saw him, she says, you don't smile anymore. And he says, that really hits hard when your own mother says you don't smile.
That's scary.
So that's what he thought. And so he used it, and a bunch of people gave him shit for it, like, oh, I fucking lost my smile. What a baby. But because he's not saying, because my mother says I lost my smile. Got that weird. I don't know what happened to. They show him early on, and all of a sudden his fucking throat gets ripped out of his.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing about a WWE documentary is like, oh man, it's really good shape. Ah, well, that interview segment just changed. They just dropped 3 years of his life.
Yeah, like that's not puberty. What happened to you? Did you just eat cigars?
Maybe.
So
that's also like how
it's interesting to watch how they can skew it any way you want.
WWE doesn't talk about how much Andre the Giant drank.
No, they tend. I mean, they kind of do in joking fashion, like it was all for the benefit of everyone. Mm-hmm. But it's fascinating to watch those things back to back to see how a documentary not made by WWE, but you really see Brett's side of it compared to what WWE can make and how they can change your feelings on of what they present to you.
Incredibly skilled storytelling machine.
Yes.
Like they can really sway. Like that's all they have to do every week is John Cena comes out every week at the beginning of Raw. Every week to tell everybody how it is and what's going to happen that night. Except for 2 weeks ago when Ryback came out and told everybody how it's going to be.
I think we should have another guy in here that tells us how it's going to be, because he's got a big match coming up at Slammiversary. Huge. No, fuck that. It is a huge match at Slammiversary.
Is this the main event?
This is the main event. We have Bully Ray, who's the champion, and against, I brought him in here today, Joker Sting. Because Joker Sting, if you guys are watching TNA at home.
Oh, you brought it. So this is recorded from earlier.
What?
Your interview with Sting?
No. I don't do pre-tapes.
No, then.
No, he's here.
He's here?
He's in the lobby.
God. This is the last time I take the service elevator to work today because I missed fucking everybody.
The service elevator is for the service. We are to be served. We shouldn't take those elevators. We don't have to take those elevators.
Well, I guess you could say I got service then.
Who blew you in the elevator?
I blew myself.
Really? You can do that?
With my hand.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one, kids. Save that for your parents.
So, Sting's match, if he doesn't win the World Heavyweight Championship, he can never wrestle for the title again.
But
this is big.
Scott, to be honest, if he can't win that title, he doesn't deserve another title shot.
I guess so. You know what? I guess you're right, Steve. So I thought we'd get him in here and talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Woo, yeah. Woo. Woo.
Joker Sting, everybody. Joker Sting is here, and you are wearing the full regalia. You've got the boots, the tights, the shirt, the jacket.
You look at these guns, baby. Woo, look at these guns.
It's difficult because you're covered in so much gear.
Yeah, I've got everything on. Everything you're going to need for Slammiversary.
So Slammiversary is this Sunday. We are excited.
Real big deal. Real big deal. Real big deal.
I think we're going to be watching it.
Oh, you're going to watch it?
I think so. If things go according to schedule, we should be watching.
According to schedule, because it is about high time that I take that belt away from Bully Ray. Ooh. Ha 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 ha.
You don't seem like your normal laughing self. You seem nervous.
No. Let me tell you something. I'm ready for this big match, and I'm ready for my chances at big matches in the future after I win this big match.
So you are going to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm going to win the World Heavyweight Championship from Bully Ray. And if you've ever heard a man that was more confident than me, then I, sir, will give you the ability to take away any chance of me being confident ever again.
Listeners at home, Sting, you are twitching. You are looking away as you speak. You do not seem confident in what you are saying.
What is this? What are you, Steven Dorff from Lie to Me on Fox?
Steven Dorff is on Lie to Me?
Look it up. Look it up.
I've seen the first 10 episodes, and it's Tim Roth. Is Steven Dorff in there too?
Who?
Steve, you said Steven Dorff is in Lie to Me.
Who did you say?
Tim Roth.
Look, Scott, maybe we should get down to the meat and potatoes. Why I'm really here, baby.
I'm confused.
Let's get down to business. No more chit chat. No more idle baloney.
Okay. Well, what do you got? Sting, you tell us. What do you have to say?
Look, get ready for it because coming up June 16th live on pay-per-view is WWE presents Payback.
What? Payback?
Payback.
Why is that important? You're a TNA guy.
So,
Slammiversary this Sunday.
You're right. A very exciting pay-per-view is coming up. One of the best. It's going to be new and exciting in a new, exciting way. June 16th, WWE presents Payback. Brought to you by Castrol GTX.
You've done this before. You've plugged a WWE pay-per-view that has nothing to do with what you're involved in. Why are you plugging Payback? Why do you care about Payback?
You think I wear this makeup to distract people, or do you think I wear this makeup to make sure that people know what the truth is? The truth is...
To distract people.
The truth is... Payback. June 16th, WWE presents. Brought to you by Castrol GTX.
No.
Skittles.
Why?
Paper Jams.
Why do you have any interest in Payback? I really don't understand.
Because that's what
fighting.
That's what Bully Ray's going to be getting from me is payback. Once I get that belt from him and he never gets a chance to wrestle again. Oh, yeah. Think about it. I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal in TNA. June 16th, Payback.
No, why do you want people... Sting, I don't know if you know this.
So, get your hands off me. Stop it.
Sting,
Get your hands off me.
All right. I just want you to listen to me.
Don't flinch at me.
I made you flinch.
You flinched at me.
I made you flinch. Because
just like that Matt Morgan.
I have a point to make to you, Sting. The more people that ordered TNA Slammiversary... You get money from that. The people that order Payback, you get none of that money. You get $0. Why are you just adjusting your gloves? Why are you not paying attention to anything I'm saying? This is money in your pocket for your kids, for your wife, for your future.
Perhaps a man who doesn't have good pay-per-view buys does not have to lose or fall by the wayside due to stipulations that prevent him from presenting new belts in the future.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Think about it. WWE presents Payback June 16th.
What? I don't get it. Are you going to infiltrate? Are you going to be Stephanie?
You mean invade?
All right. Are
on
you
June 16th at the Allstate Arena in Chicago?
Yeah. What is that what you'll be doing?
Just like CM Punk will be invading with Chris Jericho?
I don't understand why you're putting these guys over and advertising them. It makes no sense to be Sting.
Look, I'm a strong guy. You can tell by my arms compared to my chest. I'm going to be taking Bully Ray down. But you should be watching Payback, June 16th.
All right. That's Sting, everybody. Joker Sting.
Smoke bomb. I'll let myself out. Excuse me.
You just threw a bunch of lit cigarettes on the ground.
Excuse me, I'll let myself out.
It's not a smoke bomb. Oh, God, it smells terrible in here. Don't smoke those cigarettes. Steve, don't smoke those cigarettes.
Why are these covered in lipstick?
Because Sting had them.
Why am I covered in lipstick?
Don't make O's. Oh, man. So, well, I'm excited for Slammiversary. I hope we get a chance to watch it.
That's this Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to watch
You're
it.
just thinking about Payback, aren't you?
And these delicious cigarettes.
Stop it. Do we have kids listening?
Oh, I'll just put this out on my arm, kids.
To feel something?
Yes, to feel something.
So
If you wonder why I feel like that, look deep into my cartoon eyes.
because they're so sad. So thanks again to Jai for the great graphics. They are so kick-ass. We're so happy. Follow Jai on Twitter. J-Rob. I don't even know if I'm saying it right at this point. Sting has got me so befuzzled.
Well, we also have his name and information posted on Facebook.
Yes, J-Rob on Twitter, and then also on Facebook. Check it out. Just look at the graphics. They're great. And email them for great graphics at cheap prices. You will not be disappointed. So for Curtain Jerks, I'm Scott Narver.
I'm Steve Sears.
Enjoy your wrestling, kids.
Scott, what a great show today.
One of the best. Always the best.
Great bests.
If you want to get interactive with Curtain Jerks, which I know you do, Steve.
Absolutely. That would be another great best thing to do.
Go to facebook.com/Curtain Jerks.
Hey, that's a great place to see photos of you with wrestlers and
Looking
interact with
stupid.
us.
I look stupid.
Hey, you look pretty classy.
But yeah, get interactive with us. You can talk with us on there. We post matches, photos, videos, all kinds of stuff.
Is there another way we can interact with our fans?
We can interact with all these jerks at Twitter. Twitter.com/Curtain Jerks.
What a great Twitter handle.
We tweet all the time.
We
love
tweet at
the
breakfast.
tweets.
We do live tweets of shows, live tweets of live events.
I should wake up for breakfast.
Yeah, you should. You could tweet it.
And of course, listening to Curtain Jerks is massively important. Listen to Curtain Jerks on comedypodcastnetwork.com, Stitcher Radio, and iTunes. All free.
Rate and review us on iTunes. Makes a big difference to
That's
us.
huge.
Yeah,
That's
it's
huge.
fantastic.
It makes us a global phenomenon.
You have received this transmission from the Comedy Podcast Network. For more shows, visit comedypodcastnetwork.com.